We're here with the keynote speaker for this month's Women's Information Network, and Evelyn Murphy, thank you so much for taking some time out to join us before you get to address all of the women who are here today.
Well, it's a loud crowd, so I can tell that they're interested and quite excited, but thank you for talking to me.
Here we are, 2017. You're going to be talking about wages and women and breaking that glass ceiling. 2017, did you think you would still be talking about these issues 40-plus years later?
Well, I think we've learned a lot about what is underneath this wage gap, and the old myths that it was just about women's education and training experience have sort of given way now to a lot more complicated, subtle biases, and women also not knowing what they're worth, how to negotiate to be paid fairly, as well as businesses still retaining some biases that they should be getting rid of. But no, I didn't think in 2017 we'd still be facing this, but we are.
You have written a book that deals with this. Tell me a little bit about that, and I know it's going to be part of your message here today.
Well, it's called Getting Even, Why Women Don't Get Paid Like Men and What to Do About It. It was published 10 years ago in Simon & Schuster in 2005. And, you know, the issues are still the same. I basically said in that book, women have to act to get employers to react, to pay them fairly. And so that means that women have to learn how to negotiate their salaries. But it also means that companies need to be aware of how important women are in their workforce now. And when you pay women fairly, the productivity and the commitment to that employer goes up astronomically. So it's good for business as well as being the right thing to do. And more families right now need that income. It's no longer just an income that's a nice second income. It is essential to families.
Interesting, this group that you're going to be speaking to. Here are women who are the presidents of banks, who are entrepreneurs, who have begun many different companies here in Worcester County. This is, I guess, arguably a group that is already kind of practicing what you're going to be preaching to.
Well, maybe and maybe not. I mean, I have found on campuses throughout the country, I founded something called the Wage Project, which helps women get paid fairly. And we did salary negotiation workshops on 400 campuses in 49 states, and for women working in the YWCAs up to neurosurgeons. And what I've found over and over again is that women of all levels of earning power and responsibilities often just don't negotiate for themselves to get paid fairly. We're the last ones. So I don't make any assumptions anymore about even the ranking women, the CEOs and the executives, that any of us really has a sense of how to be comfortable and objective in our worth.
I'm going to let you go so that you can go and address this wonderful crowd that is here today. What do you hope that they take away from your speaking today?
I hope they take away that they have a responsibility to both get paid fairly themselves, to teach their daughters and granddaughters and nieces and aunts and whoever else how to do that as well, and that whoever's running companies also sees that businesses have to treat women and pay women fairly, and that combination is what's essential right now for eliminating this wage gap. If they'll get active, there's no doubt in my mind we can eliminate this wage gap, I hope, in the next 10 years.
Evelyn Murphy, thank you so much for spending some time with us.
Very much, too. My pleasure.
Well, Nancy, Evelyn Murphy just finished speaking, and it was to a packed house, another great chamber event. You helped put this one together. What was your takeaway from what you heard here today?
I believe that Evelyn empowered every single woman that was in this room not to fear going after a raise. She gave us step-by-step directions how to go about it, and that we need to go out and we need to teach the younger generation how to do this and what to say and how to evaluate their own worth. And if we all help the younger generation to do this, then that will be the most effective empowerment that we can offer.
Eleanor, congratulations on a wonderful event. Tell us about WIN. What is this group?
WIN is Women's Information Network. It is a program that is run September through June, and it is for individuals and women in the business community, basically on various topics of interest to working women.
Today you had a wonderful guest, somebody who was particularly, for those who have followed Massachusetts politics, well known, but has been working for the last years, at least the last decade, where she has not only put out a book, but she has really been fighting this battle over wage inequality. Tell us about the message that Evelyn Murphy brought today.
She was wonderful today. We were really happy to have her. Basically, we know for many years that the wage gap is an issue. And it is something that we do need to address. And as she indicated in her talk, it doesn't stop with us. We need to obviously mentor other women, our children, our daughters, our nieces and nephews in regards to needing to stand up for equal wages and equality.
Why is a lunchtime meeting like this, where over 70 women who are heads of banks, entrepreneurs, heads of their own companies, it gathers these women together? Why is the Chamber so involved, and why is the Chamber dedicated to bringing these kinds of programs to Worcester?
Well, I really feel that it gives a venue for women to really talk about the issues that they see, issues that they're having themselves, in a format that really allows them to express their feelings and their concerns. When you're in a room with 75 women, it can be very empowering. It's great networking as well, but it's really a way for us to really be able to discuss openly and honestly some of the issues that we are coming across in the business community, and then really educational speakers, just educating the women in the business community on various topics that are important to them and then to their workforce as well.
So if business women want to get involved, a good way to do that would be to come to the next meeting?
Absolutely. Our meeting is on Tuesday, May 16th, and we would love to have anyone attend. The Chamber always has Chamber member costs, but we always invite non-members as well. Anyone can attend our programs, and we'd love to have anyone attend.
Wonderful. Congratulations again on a great program.
Thank you.